I really hope tennis stays being part of the Olympics. Every Olympics I've been to, I've absolutely loved it. Maybe Beijing obviously didn't go as well on the court as I would have liked, but I had an amazing experience there as well. And I think like when you look at the crowds and stuff, for the semis and the finals, the atmosphere were incredible. Rafa's match with Del Potro, and I think that the final maybe at times the tennis wasn't great, but I think the passion and effort that both of us gave in the final shows kind of how much it meant to both of us. And it's unfortunate that not all tennis players have maybe seen it that way, but I hope that some of them maybe after watching the Olympics regret their decision not to go, and yeah, next time they'll have a great turnout again, which there was in London, and I know some of the players had the worries about Zika, but I bet if you ask Justin Rose how he feels right now, he feel unbelievably proud and so happy that he did it. And I know even before winning the gold medal, he was having a great time. So I bumped into him and spoke to him a little bit, and they were loving the experience. So.
Interesting. Rafa said that he...
And in your mind, how do your two Olympic gold-winning experiences compare? Obviously, the first one was kind of your first major title, whereas this one is of a long kind of run of being one of the best players in the world. How, in your mind, does it?
Yeah, they've been quite different. Obviously, when one in London, obviously never going to get the chance to play in a home Olympics again. So, it was amazing. Amazing to get to do that in London. And I said before that I didn't think that anything would really sort of top that. But I didn't have to work as hard for that one, like in the final, as I did in the match against Juan Martin. It was so up and down, the final, and so emotional, physical. It was really, really hard match. One of the hardest matches that I've played. So yeah, they're different, both great experiences. But the match the other day was really, really tough.
Kind of going off of that, how do you bounce back physically for this tournament after playing such a grueling final in Rio?
Yeah, it was tough. That was one of the reasons why I had to take a break after Wimbledon. Was to try and make sure that I was as fit as possible, and as well rested as possible coming in. I didn't, after Wimbledon final, didn't play a match for 4 weeks, which was tough going into the Olympics without much sort of match preparation on the hard courts. Obviously worked out well in the end. It's been obviously a long trip. The final was extremely tough. And yeah, it's more, obviously in slams, you sometimes, you play a 4-hour match, you have a day's rest, but you're in the same place. Doing that long trip straight afterwards was tough. And hopefully there'll be a bit of rain the next few days, and maybe get maybe one of the few people that's hoping for a bit of rain here.